Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the All Sports Show Christmas Special. I'm Jess Barton.
And I'm Nathan Catherall.
And coming up on today's programme, we'll be having a special behind the scenes look at the Australian rugby team.
We have highlights of Cardiff Lacrosse versus Bournemouth. We have boxing from Oceana Cardiff. And also, we have a special interview with sprinter Hannah Thomas.
Not to mention, as a special extra Christmas treat, we'll be having a look at behind the scenes outtakes from the All Sports Show this term. Coming up first though, take a look at the Australian rugby behind the scenes.
You must be really proud of the way that players come back on this year and reached a milestone this weekend.
Well, yeah, I've been involved with playing there for some time, so it's been we've sat next to each other at press conferences for a bunch of times now. We're just talking about it outside, I'm really pleased, quite proud of him. It's been his journey. I've been involved with it along the way, and obviously I've seen him at his best and I've seen him at his lowest too. So I think the important thing from my perspective is I've been there regardless. So that's been it's been good. So to see him achieve this moment, 12 months ago was a different scenario, but I don't think we ever sort of separated. I've just encouraged him, and so I'll be quite pleased to see him out there.
What sort of things did you say to him 12 months ago?
Oh, it's never one conversation. It's just about being consistent. I'd like to be, as a coach, you've got to try and improve. One of the areas I've always tried to improve is my relationship with the players. It's an easy thing to be standoffish, and people don't think I'm emotional, but I do ride the emotions of from winning and losing. Particularly, I'm not a very good loser, so people have got to know me. But I've tried to be more consistent as a coach. Consistency is about being the same person to the players, regardless of the circumstance. So I've tried to be that person. The player, he's replayed me many times. He's been a terrific player. He's been, and particularly the last 12 months, I know the journey pretty closely, and I've been reading pretty well. And I sort of know that he's put a lot of effort into every part of his life, and it's the sum of all that gets to the outcome. It's never one thing. It's not one thing you do one day and suddenly it's all right. It's actually about effort over time. It's about consistency over time, and that's why he's had the chance to play consistently for us in the last period of time. And obviously, the milestone is significant for that reason.
So what's this mark mean for you, Quade?
Yeah, well, firstly, it sort of means that you're getting old. 50 games. Body's definitely feeling that way, but I mean, firstly, it means hard work, perseverance. To be in the game that long, you got to work hard at your game. You got to persevere with the ups and downs of rugby on and off the field, but also just the friendships that you make along the way. So I've been fortunate enough to play with Willie since I was 16. Play a majority of my 50 games with him. Friendships like that, whether you play 1 or 100 games, you meet so many people along the way. You get coached by people. I've had a great relationship with Link here, so to be able to have my 50th game under him, it's a great opportunity as well. But also just to be grateful for the things that rugby has given me. The house that I live in, being able to support my family, my friends, the people that I've met along the way. They all come off the back of rugby. If I wasn't playing rugby, none of this would have happened. To travel the world, play in front of these amazing crowds at these great stadiums and countries that I never would have thought of visiting. That's all off the back of rugby. So I've got a lot to be grateful for, and a lot to be thankful to the game for.
Yeah, looking very confident. I feel the direction that we've taken as a group in the last couple of weeks and the performances we've put on the field. This last week has been one of the most enjoyable all year, and you don't get that kind of time together or that enjoyment as a group unless everything's going well. And as I said before, the thing we've got to make sure we do now is you cap that off with a really good run.
As an avid Welsh supporter, it was very unfortunate that Australia just pipped us to the post.
Yes, what a shame. But next up we have the highlights from Cardiff and Bournemouth's game in lacrosse.
So take a look at this.
Well done Cardiff in that dominating display.
Indeed, they were very good there. Now we're going to be having a look at the boxing that happened in Oceana, Cardiff. It was Cardiff versus Exeter and Bath.
And we're going to show you the highlights of the fight between Asseley and Ben Birch.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that contest is Cool.
But now, here's an interview with 100 metre and 200 metre sprinter Hannah Thomas.
Hi, this is Hugh here for CUTV. I'm here with Hannah Thomas, who is a Welsh 100 metre to 200 metre sprinter and is also on the high performance programme. Hannah, thanks for this. First of all, just tell us how you got into sprinting.
I think I was so young, I was about 8, so I can't quite remember, but my mum tells me that she took me down because I had too much energy at home, so she wanted me to let loose a bit, so she took me down to the track and I've never looked back.
So what is it about sprinting that attracts you to it or has kept you wanting to do it?
I just like running fast. I'm a bit of a thrill seeker, like anything fast, fast cars, fast rides, so yeah, I really enjoy it, and it's given me kind of things to do since I was that age. You know, I've always kind of had a very structured life around that, so without it I'd be a bit of a loss now.
And because you sprint at an international level, what kind of system is there to be able to enable you to do that? Is there like a structure, is there a county structure? Or? Yeah,
I started off competing for my school and my club, and then if you get noticed you might compete for, say, for North Wales and then Great Britain, and it's all divided into junior and senior levels as well.
Yeah.
So.
And how busy does that keep you? Is it every weekend or once a month?
Throughout the winter, I don't really compete until, say, January with the indoors, and then you have a bit of a break, March to April. And then from May onwards it is pretty much every weekend until August, so yeah, it's quite busy in the summer.
And do you compete internationally? What's the furthest you've travelled?
Furthest I've gone, I went to Barcelona in 2012 for the World Junior Championships, and I competed for Great Britain Juniors there.
Oh, fantastic. How did you do in that?
I ran in the relay and we got the baton round. I only ran in the heats, and we ran the fastest time that a junior quartet had run for 10 years, and then in the final they dropped the baton, so that was really frustrating. We were on for a medal, like possibly the gold, so that was really frustrating.
And you on course for the next European Championships?
We'll see. At the moment my main focus is qualifying for the Commonwealth Games next year, so at the moment that's all that's in my head. Yeah. So working towards that.
And how are you preparing for that? Have you got a set regime?
Yeah, I train 5 times a week at the moment with my coach. I'm based mainly up at Nyack, so I train there. And yeah, just keep plugging away, see where it goes.
So you wanted to go to the Commonwealth Games next year. Yeah. How has the high performance programme helped you in your preparation?
Oh, it's brilliant. It's great, like, to be able to, we have loads of presentations on psychology, nutrition, so that's all really good. Also my teachers, they can liaise with them if I need extension deadlines and things like that to get my work in on time, because I don't want to compromise my grades.
That was a great look there at an interview with Hannah Thomas, thank you for that.
And that concludes our programme today of All Sports Show, and also for this year 2013.
Indeed, I can't believe how quickly it has gone. This term the All Sports Show have covered an array of topics varying from Welsh football through to autumn internationals as well as Bucks games.
Not forgetting the high performance programme.
Yes, so if you've enjoyed, which we hope you have, then make sure you get involved with CUTV next term. It is never too late.
We're going to leave you now with the outtakes from this year so far.
Yeah.
It will not feature too much.
I hope not too. But yeah, we hope it makes you laugh, and from all of us here at CUTV and the All Sports team, have a very Merry Christmas. Jess Barton.
And I'm Nathan Catherall.
And coming up on today's programme, we have a
I'm Melissa Palmer, and coming up we have a look at ladies basketball with... See, I can't remember.
Yeah!
We'll have a look at Oxford University versus Cardiff ladies hockey match. We'll also be looking at... Oh, I've forgotten his name.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the All Sports Show. I'm Jess. Oh, I didn't say Christmas special.
Oh, no.
And first up we have a little look at Cardiff V Bournemouth basketball.
Boxing from Oceana, and also an interview with a sprinter, Hannah Thomas.
Not to mention... Oh.
Catch us next time when we'll have plenty of... Oh, sorry.
Episode 4.
And coming up we have Cardiff vs Wales.
Merry Christmas, everybody!